USA needs to have some other pretext to hide the future economic crisis coming after the epidemic, just to hide some problems. So they seem to create problems to hide the realities. So these are strange theories, but anyway, there are tensions between the two blocks, USA and also Europe and Russia. So we have to be extremely careful for what may happen in the future. So,
well, I must say it's really helpful of Russia to create this situation, Eusebio.
Who knows? We never know the entire reality. So I don't know who is the responsible of this situation. In fact,
sure. Okay. So Sunday.
Okay, so let's go for the news. So on Sunday, we have nothing special.
Okay.
On Monday, we have, let's see, I will monitor the German Bundesbank monthly report.
Okay.
Then we have the Aussie CPI quarter-over-quarter all-time frames.
Yep.
And that's all for Monday. So not a heavy day in terms of news release.
Not the trimmed mean?
No, the trimmed mean CPA is less important.
That's cool. Ralph says, not theory here. We say US creates, goes to foreign adventures to cover internal. Sure. Yep. Yes. It's an old guise. But I must say, Russia's playing right into their hands really well then, by the looks of things. Anyway, moving on.
Okay, so, whenever there was a crisis, there was always good reasons, or there was always reasons why a crisis is, and many interests are in play. So these are very often complex situations to analyze in details. And so
we'll do that on the next scrolling party.
On Tuesday, let's see. I will still continue to monitor the yen core CPI, so the Bank of Japan core CPI year over year.
Yep. Hey, Craig.
Then,
did you want to burst in, Craig? With one of your bad jokes? I think we managed to miss that.
I would never think of interrupting you. No. Apologies for being late, though. Had a guy that needed my help, and I just could not get away. But anyway, carry on.
Okay. No announcements?
Probably not anything that you didn't already cover. Just keep watching your inbox for course info.
Okay. Yeah. Next weekend we'll be running promotions for the next series of courses, and maybe having a scrolling party on the Sunday. So haven't actually mentioned that yet, but yep. We have to keep paddling here, otherwise we sink. So promoting the courses is the paddling side of things. Okay. Thanks, Craig.
You betcha.
No joke?
Sorry, I haven't even had time to think about it.
Small blessing.
And they get worse if I have to ad lib, it's worse. So
yes. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Joke came to mind, but next one. Next one, you say it. No.
Okay. So the next one is monitor the German E4 business climate.
Yep.
Then we will have the US dollar CB consumer confidence all-time frames.
Yep.
Now that it is a bank holiday in Australia, I think it must be the Australia day, in fact. Then we have the Kiwi trade balance all-time frames.
Okay, I don't know what it is. Let's see what they're up to.
Australia day.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so that's it for Tuesday. So again, not a very heavy day.
You're not monitoring the opinions?
Sorry, Chris, what?
You're not monitoring the Bank of Japan opinions?
No, the Bank of Japan's summary of opinion is less important.
Sure.
But we can monitor it indeed, because it is the equivalent of the beige book in USA.
Okay.
So
And
on Wednesday, if you want to scroll down the calendar, so Wednesday will be a heavy day. So let's see. I will monitor the the Credit Suisse economic expectation. No, not necessarily important, but the German 10-year bond auction. So to monitor.
Yep.
Then we have a big red one with the CAD, the Bank of Canada Monetary Policy Report, rate statement, and overnight rate.
Okay.
Then monitor the US dollar crude oil inventories, and then another big one with the Fed, of course. So we have to add the Bank of Canada, press conference.
Yep. Sure.
Then we have the FOMC statement, the federal funds rate, the FOMC press conference. So all impact.
And just a reminder, if this comes out, still wait for the press conference to come out before you place any orders, because the press conference could change the sentiment, I guess, of whatever the news is, the actual cold hard news that comes out there. Anyway, okay.
Okay. So after that, we will have the Kiwi CPI quarter-over-quarter all-time frames.
Yep.
And that's it for Wednesday. So Wednesday will be the day of the week. On Thursday, if you want to scroll down a little bit the calendar, Chris. Okay. On Thursday, we have the Swiss trade balance all-time frames.
Done. Yep.
Then monitor the German GfK consumer climate.
Yep.
Then we have the US dollar advanced GDP quarter-over-quarter all-time frames, as well as the price index quarter-over-quarter. So all-time frames.
Cool.
Then we have the US dollar core durable goods orders and durable goods orders month-over-month under H4.
Okay.
I will still continue to monitor the unemployment claims.
They're pending homes. Oh, sorry.
No, not the pending homes. So no. It's only the new home sales or starts, which is important in USA in terms of economy recovery.
Sure.
So where we are, so the unemployment claims, natural gas storage to monitor.
Yep.
And I will also monitor the yen Tokyo core CPI year over year.
Okay.
So that's it for Thursday. And on Friday, so we have the pound nationwide HPI month-over-month under H4.
Hey, Francis. Glad you're here.
We can monitor the COF economic parameter for the Swiss, but it is less important, but we can still monitor it. Then we have the euro M3 money supply year over year, so all-time frames. But it's rare that this news triggers a big movement because it is a long-term macroeconomic data. Then we have to monitor the Italian 10-year bond auction.
Yep.
And that's pretty much it. Yeah, and Saturday I will monitor the Chinese manufacturing. No, this is the PMI, so less important. So, no. Well, that's it.
Okay. So you're not monitoring these?
No.
And
no. Many economic analysts pay a lot of attention to the PMI data, the PMI reports, but usually they are already well known, and I have never seen a big impact in the market or an interesting impact in the market. So I have a tendency to ignore them.
Okay. And there was a US home thing back up here.
Yeah.
Was one? Is it this one? HPI?
No, not important.
Okay. If I can't see it. Must be making it up. That's cool. Let's save it before it disappears.
Yeah.
Okay. So the whole idea of doing this is that anything that's marked all time frames, high impact, or under H4, don't place any trades 1 hour before they come out. Get out of them within half an hour of them coming out. And again, depending on the currency that the news is coming out on, it can impact different pairs. So we've got the currency and the pairs. So the smaller currencies, these ones here, generally only impact the ones that they're involved with themselves. So if there's news coming up on the Kiwi, anything that's got the Kiwi in it likely will be impacted, but maybe also the Aussie, because the Kiwi and the Aussie are kind of tightly bound. But if you're trading the Euro US, it possibly won't impact that much, but there can still be impacts if it's a really big surprise from the smaller ones to the big pairs. The big pairs, the Euro, the US and the Yen, the big currencies can impact all the pairs regardless of whether you're in them or not, or whether the currency is involved in that particular pair or not. So the Euro US, like the US non-farm payroll used to make everything jump. Not so much these days, but you're still got to be careful of it. And the pound kind of sits in the middle. Okay, and so the top 10 pairs we have are these ones this week. I haven't put the number down, 943 and date. So the range isn't all that hot, and I've taken it down to the Aussie dollar.
Aussie dollar, yeah, that's okay, that's good.
Okay, so
you can add possibly, but it's not an obligation, the Kiwi yen and the Kiwi US dollar, but it's way less important at this point.
I was thinking they're getting a bit low on that, but yeah, that's cool. I'll still whack them in. So the top 10 pairs are the ones that you sort of would monitor the most, and if things get a bit strange with them for some reason, like for instance during Brexit, the pound was all over the show, so it was hard to trade the pound pairs with any safety, then you could drop down to the less moving pairs, less stressful and a bit safer, but less profit. And what we're going to do now is come back over here and match up the pairs for each day with the top 10 pairs, so that we come up with a list of pairs for each particular day. Instead of just having a wholesale 10 to monitor, you end up with maybe 4 or 6. Anyway, okay, so on Sunday, Eusebia, we've got no news coming up. Mm-hmm. And on Monday, we have no news because we're only monitoring between 5 p.m. and 5 p.m.
Yeah. So the choice will be very easy. First choice, pound yen, pound Aussie.
Okay.
Pound yen, pound Aussie. Second choice, euro, Aussie, pound, US dollar. Euro, Aussie, pound, US dollar.
Yep.
And third choice, euro, yen, euro CAD. Euro, yen, euro CAD. Yeah.
Boom. Okay. So on leftovers from Monday is the Aussie.
The Aussie, so Aussie, okay.
And then we've got the US.
The US, okay.
And the Kiwi, I guess. Yep.
And the Kiwi here, okay.
Okay, that's it.
Okay, so first choice, pound Aussie, euro Aussie. Pound Aussie, euro Aussie.
Can't see any.
Now just change the Aussie in the choice you have there. So euro Aussie, pound Aussie. Change the Kiwi into Aussie.
Oh.
In both pairs.
Okay, give me the
Euro Aussie or pound Aussie.
Okay.
Okay. Then we will have the pound US dollar and pound Kiwi. Pound US dollar, pound Kiwi. Okay. And then pound yen, euro yen. Pound yen, euro yen.
Okay. And I think the Kiwi is right on 5 o'clock, so include it again for trade balance.
Okay, no, we included on Wednesday. There was no problem at all. So Kiwi on Wednesday, yeah.
Yep, nothing else. And coming up is the CAD.
The CAD, of course.
The US dollar.
CAD,
sorry.
The CAD, so the US dollar with the Fed, yeah. Okay.
And the Kiwi again. But yep.
And the Kiwi, but we already have the Kiwi, yeah.
Yeah.
So we will have for the first choice. Exceptionally, I will propose 3 pairs for the first choice. Pound, US dollar, Euro card, Pound card. Pound, US dollar.
Okay. Let's just type the whole thing out.
So, Pound, US dollar, Euro card.
Yep, got that. Or
and Pound card. Pound card. Yeah.
Okay. And Nathan has asked, would you consider the Euro Kiwi?
No, because the Euro Kiwi is far in the top 10 list. It is even not in the top 10 list, Nathan.
Here's the top 10.
It is, if I remember correctly, it is the 15th pair in the list.
That's it there.
Yeah, the 15th pair. You see, so far away in the list. So the Euro Kiwi has lost a lot of volatility these last weeks. So this was the first choice. So 3 pairs exceptionally, and so next Pound yen, Pound Aussie.
Hang on, don't rush me. Something
Pound yen, Pound Aussie, like on Monday.
Thank you.
Yeah,
okay,
and
cool.
then Euro Aussie, Euro yen. Euro Aussie, Euro yen.
It's so much easier in the old days when they were all the same.
Euro Aussie, Euro yen.
Okay, and right. So leftovers from Wednesday are. Oh no, it's frozen again. Just gonna. Yep, that did it. Wednesday we've got the Kiwi.
The Kiwi, always the Kiwi. So
yep,
Kiwi,
popular.
okay.
And then the Swiss.
The Swiss, yeah, we have 2 Swiss pair, yeah.
US dollar.
The US dollar here, okay.
That's it.
Okay, so we will have, let's see, the Pound US dollar or Swiss yen. Pound US dollar or Swiss yen. Then Pound Kiwi or Pound Swiss. Pound Kiwi or Pound Swiss. Or Pound Kiwi or Pound Swiss.
Yep.
Yeah. And then we can take Pound yen, Pound Aussie.
Okay. So leftovers from Thursday is nothing. And on Friday we have the pound.
The pound, so pound, and pound, yeah.
And the euro.
And the euro, so euro. Okay. Okay. So first choice, this is a difficult. So it's very easy, same choice as on Monday.
Okay. I like that. Thank you. So how we use this is, say for Monday, we just pick these 4 pairs and see which one of these are moving for you. If they're not moving, There's really no difference between them. You just pick whatever you want, and pick the pair that is working best for that particular market session. So the pound Aussie would be good for the Tokyo session and the London session. The pound US better for the good English. Have to get Englisher. Would be good for the US session. So just keep that in mind. And if these aren't working, then you've got this one to drop down to. And like I said, if none of these working out for you, then you've still got all the rest of the list down the side here to plow your way through. Okay. So any other questions, anybody? Okay. Presuming not, so I'll just push this over here and make it small and close this one. Okay, thanks, Eusebio.
No problem.
So I'll update the NewsWatch after this. In the meantime, let's do not Nathan's question, Ralph's question first. And he wanted to know